Welcome to a Goddess Guidance Meditation. I am your host, Kisha Lee, the Psychic Yogi. And tonight's message is one of having a bright future. Lakshmi's message says to stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And so the question is, what areas of your life do you feel things are not going in your favor? Things are challenging you, pressing you, stressing you, or just creating some uncertainty, some fear maybe of the unknown, fear of change. Where may you be holding on to things that no longer serve you? And what would it feel like to gently release those things so that you can step into this space, knowing and trusting that better is on its way and that you have, through divine free will, that opportunity to choose in this moment. So, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale, releasing an audible sigh out through the mouth. Repeating that cycle of breath 2 more times. Inhaling fully, expanding the belly, the heart space, the mind, and exhale out through the mouth. Repeating that 1 more time. Inhaling through the nose, expanding the belly, the heart space, the mind, filling all the way up. And exhale, releasing an audible sigh, squeezing all of that old stagnant air and energy out. And then gently allowing the lips to close. Perhaps bringing your eyes to a soft gaze or closing them gently if they're not already. That's safe and available for you. Just noticing where you are in this time and space. Taking a moment now that you physically arrived. Bring your emotions into present time, your mental focus into present time, your spirit, that which resonates and calls your soul into present time. Awakening all of your senses, acknowledging what you may be hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, feeling. Maybe there are some things that you know in the depths of your being. Just giving yourself permission to explore the various facets that surround what you know, so that you may gain greater clarity, insight, guidance, honoring your emotions. And then on your next breath, just releasing and setting all of that aside. Bringing your focus back to the breath. Noticing its ebb and flow, its rate, its depth, its temperature. And just taking a moment to scan your body from head to toe, relaxing crown of your head, allowing it to just open up like a flower in bloom. Receptive, divine intelligence shining upon it, just as the sun shines upon a beautiful flower. Relaxing the space between the brows, noticing the space behind the eyes, breathing into that space, softening into that space. Just relaxing your jaw, your throat, neck, and shoulders, allowing that to span across the collarbone and shoulder blades and flow down into the arms, elbows, forearm, wrists, back of the hands, palm of the hand, each individual finger and your fingertips, one by one. Relaxing your pinkies, relaxing the ring fingers, middle fingers, index fingers, and thumbs. Maybe taking a moment to just assess what it is that you would like to release and what would you like to receive in its place. You can be specific, or you can just be open, allowing cosmic energy to flow through you and trusting in the intelligence of your highest self, observing and sensing what comes up to be released and what will be more fulfilling in its place. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the expansion and contraction of the rib cage. Maybe you become so focused inwardly you can feel and hear the heartbeat. Allowing the heart space to soften. Maybe leaning back into the sacred heart, the cosmic heart, just behind your human heart. Feeling that sense of unconditional love and support, that the universe has your back. Softening into the space just below the ribs, between the belly button. Solar plexus. Allowing any tension in your back to soften and relax. Sinking down slowly through the body. Relaxing the low belly. Coming down into the hips. Feeling your sacrum and tailbone. Supported. Allowing the hips to become heavy. Allowing your awareness to flow down through the legs, thighs, knees, shins, calves, all relax. Your ankles, top of the foot, bottom of your foot. Each pinky toe, fourth toe, middle toe, second toe, big toe, all relax. On your next breath, beginning to grow roots down into the earth, feeling that cool, lush, nourishing, fertile soil beneath you. Receiving all of the nourishment that is there and abundantly available for you as you continue to root down into the earth, maybe rooting down into a crystalline core, a beautiful crystal geode. Maybe it looks like paradise, whatever that means, feels like, looks like for you. It can be your favorite place here on earth, somewhere oceanside, tropical, exotic, maybe a meadow or field of flowers, beautiful valley and mountaintops. Allow the center of the earth take on the image and the essence of a place that makes you feel at ease. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system so that you can receive the enjoyment being here in this personal paradise. Giving yourself permission to just sit in this energy for a moment. Breathing in. Breathing out. Maybe your sacrum is pulled a little further down towards the earth, and in doing so, your spine begins to lift, the crown of your head reaching towards the heavens above, lengthening through the body, feeling that sense of stability as you ground down into the earth, but also allow yourself to receive beautiful earth energy from beneath you, stabilizing you, securing you, grounding you, offering you her creativity, her expansiveness, rhythm, cycles, flow, beauty, and abundance. Receiving that beautiful cosmic energy from above, that of the Most High, divine intelligence, a knowing, a wisdom beyond the human mind, also pouring into you so that you are supported abundantly above and below. Feel yourself softening and relaxing just a little deeper. Breathing, little deeper. Entire body feeling heavy yet light at the same time. Taking a moment just to affirm and declare for yourself that regardless of what is happening in the world outside of you, that which you cannot control, the universe is a kind and safe place. Everything in it is working in your favor. Allow that message to just land in your space. Receive it. Notice any resistance. Notice any rebuttals, denials. For just this moment, remaining open and curious, receptive, imaginative. What would it take to have full faith that the universe is working in your favor? It is your time to receive the goodness, the kindness, the benefits, being in tune, being in harmony with nature and all that is. Imagine all tests, all blocks, all obstacles being removed. Energetically, it's like a roadblock that may have been holding you back, keeping things stuck and stagnant. And then all of a sudden, the floodgates open. Barriers are moved out the way. And the energy begins to flow and pick up, gaining momentum. And you allow yourself to ride that wave of energy, shifting to a higher timeline of abundance and prosperity, of joy, happiness, emotional fulfillment, freedom, ease, grace, pleasure. Taking this time to just quiet the mind. Releasing any worries or fears to the divine. Knowing that it is okay to be vulnerable, to be honest, to be transparent. And anything that has been feeling heavy or stuck, patterns, habits that you are ready to break, maybe asking yourself, what would it take to easily, gracefully release this, to break free from this? What would it take to step into a higher timeline? What would it take to experience more joy, more peace, more flow, more happiness, more synchronicity, more magic in everyday life? And just feeling Spirit brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, optimism, enthusiasm. Allowing these energies to fuel this present moment, acting as a catalyst, a springboard for all the goodness that's coming your way. It's as if the divine is pouring beautiful cornucopia of good luck into you. opportunities, connections, relationships that support this highest timeline. Pouring its protection, its guidance, its love over you, into you, through you. Giving yourself permission to release any fears so that you may replace those emotions, those thoughts, those perspectives with fresh, new energy. What thoughts have been holding you back? What feelings no longer serve and are ready to be transmuted? Allow yourself to surrender, to breathe, so that you can receive better in its place. Affirm that you are safe and protected in this new timeline. Know that as you shift all that is old, all that no longer serves you, through all time and space, it's been disconnected, dismantled, and dissipated. Maybe you feel yourself feeling lighter, freer, more open and optimistic. In any spaces or places within or in your energetic field that feel a little doubt, a little uncertainty, a little anxiety, just breathe into those spaces. Acknowledge them, accept them, and then let them go. Speak positivity and life over yourself. The same as you would to a dear friend or a loved one. Declare that all that comes to you brings you joy and happiness. Any challenges are met with amusement and clarity. And because of this, you are able to flow and move through any dense energies creatively, softly, mindfully. And in embodying this, you are able to release any worries, fear, cultivating that knowing, that feeling, trust. And that in truth, there is no need to worry. Allow the divine to show you that everything is going to be just fine. You are simply shifting to a higher timeline. And just as the seedling starts to break through the fertile soil, its roots may twist and turn, going deeper and deeper into the earth, into the unknown, into darkness. Simultaneously, it also begins to grow, to flourish as it's nurtured, turning towards the light, receiving that light. In some of my yoga practices, I've heard the term, you must root down to rise up. But you have power, free will to choose soil that you are rooting down into. It will help you to feel more nourished, more supported, more stable and more grounded, more receptive. And as you rise, what does that version of you in full bloom look like? What is her take and perspective on life? What guidance, insight, visions, words, or imagery can she offer you to assist you in this transformation and rebalancing any areas that were out of balance, any energies within you that were out of balance and not aligned with your highest good? Allow yourself to just breathe and see if you can relax a little more. Soften just a little more. Feeling that sense of ease. Washing over your spiritual body. Moving through the mental body, the emotional body, physical body. Feeling every cell of your body from head to toe. What can be lighter? What can be freer? What can be lighter? What can be freer? Breathing in, breathing out. Slow and steady. What would it take to feel lighter? What would it take to be freer? Breathing in and breathing out. Bright future lies ahead. Claim it. Own it for yourself. Take sovereignty, agency, your life experiences, so that you may align with that of your highest good, highest timeline that is available for you in this moment. Allowing all worries to release their hold, so that you may be at ease within your body, that your emotions settle, that you have clarity and peace of mind and joy within your spirit. My intention is for you to receive all the blessings of the universe rolling in ecstasy at your feet, and all blocks, challenges are removed. The energies of others are returned back to its original sender, and you are free. You're solid, prepared, and ready for this shift, that of your highest timeline. Love, beauty, abundance, and all that brings you fulfillment reside. Bright future is on the other side. Just breathe. Remain calm and just relax. And on your next breath, when you feel ready, no rush. Gently begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers, moving in a way that feels good and organic. Maybe taking nice little stretch, rolling through the wrists, the ankles, maybe taking some hip circles or rolling through the shoulders, through the neck. And gently opening your eyes. All right. And so, the collective message of a bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. I feel that the message coming through is one of honoring your free will and your sovereignty, meaning it's not always easy, but um, sometimes taking sovereignty and agency over yourself and over your life means taking responsibility, taking accountability for not only your words but your actions. But this message comes from a place more of like being kind and gentle with yourself, right? Being compassionate towards yourself. And so sometimes when we think of taking responsibility and accountability, it's like, oh, I gotta look at my shit and I don't want to do that because it's just easier to go in denial or escape, and I don't want to sit with those types of feelings. This one feels more like disconnecting, maybe minimizing things like screen time, maybe, switching up the type of music that you listen to, because maybe some of the lyrics or words, things like that, just being mindful of what you're taking in, especially socially, so that you don't get too bombarded and have to try to exert too much effort in maintaining your inner peace, maintaining your calm. It just becomes a natural part of who you are, the more embodied you are in it. And then everything outside of yourself is literally just that. And you can step back and know when to engage and when to detach. You can have greater discernment in how you want to invest your time and energy, and does those things, your actions, align with what you actually value. um, and if they don't, that's okay. It's an opportunity for you to pivot and for you to cultivate more loving relationships by setting boundaries in the ones that don't serve you or have your highest good in mind. Or, maybe switching up your diet a little bit, cleaning that up to things that actually make you feel more satiated and satisfied, versus just consuming just to consume. And so this message really feels like be mindful of your consumption, what you're taking in, not just like energetically, but socially, and diet, and the ways you what's the word I'm looking for, in the environments that you find yourself in, just being very mindful of the energy you're taking in and that you're entertaining. And if it doesn't feel good, right, if it doesn't help you grow, if it doesn't help you flow, then it is a no. Okay, this is an opportune time for you to really take advantage of bringing more pleasure, bringing more enjoyment into your life. I think it's safe to say a lot of us have been through enough shit, and and we tired. Okay, a lot of us who have also been doing the work probably also just tired of humanity. Okay, being Earthside, but we're here, so we got to make the most of it. With that being said, you have the divine birthright to use your sovereignty to declare a bright future for yourself, and so stop worrying. Right? Don't worry, be happy. Everything is going to be just fine.